Um, we are talking about influence marketing. Since the time marketing was people started studying marketing, we've been seeing that word of mouth has been the best form of marketing. People, before the technology seeped in, before we started getting new forms of advertisement, technological advancement, we saw that word of mouth was the primitive method, and it still continues. And it has been, now when we see in context with influencer marketing is nothing but amplified word of mouth process which we're running today. So if you see social media, with the advent of social media, be it Twitter, Facebook, whatever we talk about, it has just amplified the entire, amplified the voice of the customer. Today we see the research stats also, one of the McKinsey report which was there, which I guess most of you will be aware of. The marketing inspired word of mouth which generates more than double the sales of paid advertisement. And the retention, the customer also have a 37% higher retention in that. What is influencer marketing? Everybody knows we just identify and target individuals who has influence over potential buyers. We just try to bring the buyers more close to the purchase decision. We have, when we say influential, the celebrity influencers and the brand advocates. The celebrity influencers like journalists, it can be journalists, big personalities, actors, industrialists. These are the celebrity influencers. The popular influencers now what we see has moved up the status and they become more expensive. But that doesn't mean that, I mean, like, not everybody can afford them. But that doesn't mean that brands should not use influencer marketing. There exist the everyday customers and the brand advocates whose opinion on a particular brand may be most influential, given the kind of simplicity and the innocence what we can show. These are the simple examples. I mean, like Miss Malini, when she's a blogger and then she gives, she advertises Garnier fructose. So she influences the customers there. The AIB, which did the Snapdeal thing, and one of the Ola cabs, or I don't know, Meru cabs, was what AIB did. These are the high influencers today on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and blogs. So when we look at the strategy, how do we talk of, how do we decide who the right influencers? How do we decide who are the right influencers? Influencing, I mean, like, if I take an example of, say, I'm just taking a hypothetical example of Smriti Irani. She's a politician today. But when she was acting in this Saas Bahu serials, at that time probably she could have influenced people to buy the kitchen cookware or related. I'm not restricting it to only the kitchen things or with due respect to the women out here. But she would have probably been able to influence, have a higher influence on people going or kind of going to buy, purchase the kitchen cookware. But today, if she were to kind of advertise that, probably that would not be the right case. It would not have the right bearing. So the main challenge or the strategy which we should kind of look at, the most important thing is identifying the right influence. Not everybody, not every big personality can probably kind of, you know, help you make a decision to purchase or sell something. We normally follow, what we've seen is, we see, when we look at influencers, we say, how many followers do they have? But that's not the only thing that one should look at. It's not about the number of followers. He has 10,000, 20,000 lakh followers, but that's maybe not the right way to look at selecting the right influencer. So it is more about expertise and credibility. Are they expert to kind of give an opinion on that? Do they have the credibility out in the market? to kind of give such an opinion. And the chemistry of the influencer and the followers is also an important thing. So if I have a blog which is like, say, 1 lakh likes, but there's no interaction. So I'm just giving an example. So like, there's no interaction between that. If it's an interactive blog out there, where like, the blogger and the followers, they all are interacting and there's a free flow. That's the chemistry which you're looking at. Okay. The challenge is today is that there's no transparency when I say transparency. We don't know what's the ROI. We don't know how to measure. The measurability is a question mark. We don't know influencer marketing, kind of, the way we talk of digital marketing, the way it has evolved, the RTV thing which is coming. There needs to be technologically, we need to look into the technology, and I'm just hurrying up.
I can get only this close to you.
No, you have to be, so I'm just kind of finished off. I guess most of this has been spoken about, so it's more about automation which is required now. Automation where we can have the same platform like we have the digital marketing. We have created a platform where the influencers meet on the same platform, and technology advancement. Yes, most of this.
Wonderful, wonderful, Alpesh. Thanks.